Together we can bleed the realms, and neither Viternus will go hungry. Is your Viternus barren too? We did not overfeed. My coven wants to question you. Its desire will go unfulfilled. Are we of the same blood? Mine is superior. You won't welcome us in your realm? We already have enough mouths to feed. Are you champion of your Viternus? I am its coven's arch-elder.
How is your soul already redeemed? I am an unrelenting foe of evil. You also desire absolution. I seek it with every swipe of my blade. Together we can rid all realms of evil. It's a task I must face alone. You are all that remains of my sins. The evil within you cannot be destroyed. What hell spawned you? Ha ha! You will never find out. Quan Chi is to blame for this. Who else wields such dark magic?
It's suffering that brings us together. And I won't stop until all Saidans feel our pain. Your revolution has succeeded. My Saido is now blessed by chaos. I won't take help from outside agitators. Then your uprising is doomed to fail. Anarchy is order, and government is war. You're a traitor to the cause. Our endgame can't be anarchy. A radical is a doomed man. Not in our case, comrade.
I've stepped through the looking glass. How far down the rabbit hole will you go? You're a demigod in your timeline? And the protector of Earthrealm. You'll die by your own hand. Some days I wish I'd never left Fengjian. This is a crazy training method. What better way to study your weaknesses? This isn't funny, Kung Lao. What in the realms makes you think I'm him? I'm not real. This is all in your head. I have to stop drinking Madame Beau's special tea.
Admit it. You have never had a greater hallucination. Raiden wasn't kidding about Madame Beau's special tea. Are you the great Kung Lao? Are you kidding? I am the greatest. One of me is more than enough. Madame Beau sure seems to think so. Amazing. You look just like me, Johnny. Gotta love those Hollywood makeup wizards. I thought it fitting that you die by your own hand. I am not flattered by your imitations, Shang Tsung. You are the fourth me I have met this week. I will also be the last.
You're my twin? No, I'm your clone. You would steal my throne back from a sniveling imposter. I can't take any more of these nightmares. You're wide awake, sister. There can be only one empress. Then off with your head, queen. How do you have my face? Your face. It is mine.
My Melina's not a clone. We are sisters. Someone has been feeding you lies. Liu Kang isn't a god in your timeline? A god? He's my consort. Shao is your father? And the one true Khan of Outworld. You look like me, but can you fight like me? Don't be surprised when I prove better. Your Outworld sounds like a hellish place. It might as well be part of the NetherRealm. I can feel the bond between us. We are sisters in arms across timelines.
In my reality, Shao forced me into marriage. I will break you free of that bondage. Your katana is as weak-willed as mine. Or is it you confuse compassion for fragility? Is your empire as difficult to rule? On any given day, it could crumble. Return home, you rapacious fiend. Not until I add this timeline to my empire. You killed your Jared? The weakling ninny ceased being useful. Your greed and entitlement offend me. I won't apologize for taking what I deserve.
Here we are, born to be kings. We are princes of the universe. The first blow is half the battle. And why you'll bleed before me. Two Tigors can't share the same mountain. Then go. This one is mine. This is the last day you'll see. It won't be me who perishes. The greatest victories require no battle. Ha! I've never heard more ridiculous words.
I thought Liu Kang destroyed you. Titans aren't so easily killed. How did you learn my magic size off? By watching you every moment I was held hostage. We should join hands across timelines. Too bad neither of us can be trusted. I don't relish having a duplicate. Nor do I, Shang Tsung. I now regret ever making you. But you improve so much upon the original. Yet one more of me to kill. You won't be the one who survives this encounter.
I finally meet Hollywood Boulevard Johnny. Fans love me. Do you know what they'll pay for a selfie? 2 Johnnies, 1 timeline. Man, this has mega hit written all over it. So, thoughts on the Temple of Kataravala? Would have been a better indie film. I still say I should play me in the biopic. But I look just like you, and fight like you too. Whoa, dude, you are so cut. Yeah, I'm on the Santa Clarita diet. I'm still sleeping off CCA's holiday party, right? Nope, I'm as real as it gets, bro.
What is your role in your timeline? I'm a global martial arts star, aren't you? Are you here to help or harm? Who says I can't do both? What happened to your katana? An evil clown tricked me into taking her life. I grow weary of other timelines that keep the barriers among them closed. Accosted by yet another me. How many of us have you met? Does Onaga exist in your timeline? Exist in it? He rules it.
Shall we test each other's might? Let combat begin. I will fight you to the last. I'd like nothing better. I know nothing of blood magic. Then you're not yet the perfect warrior. No imposter will infiltrate Outworld's army. Many of us already have. Your Shao's actions are treasonous. To the throne, but not to Outworld. You rule Outworld where you're from. I saw what I wanted, and I took it.
My presence in this moment threatens the timeline. We must get you back to the future. We do not owe Liu Kang loyalty. Without him, we wouldn't exist. Return to your timeline of origin. Not until I have destroyed this one. Your Chronica lives and still reigns as Keeper of Time. You serve Titan Shang Tsung. I command his legions. You're from a previous timeline. Here to warn you that this one is in peril.
Termarcus, is that you? I now share your affliction, brother. You're not diseased. Diseased. I was born this way. My Tarkatans aren't like yours. Then there'll be meat for the tribe. Seeing you reminds me how ugly I've become. There's a reason we don't own mirrors. Every day I'm more feral than the last. We are doomed to become monsters, Baraka. My people are hemmed in like cattle. Mine freely roam the Quatan plains.
You can't be real. It's impossible. After all you've seen, how can you say that? Who's Keeper of Time where you're from? Until recently, it was Kano. If a man named Song approaches you, kill him. Why? Who is he? Your cage as bad as mine? As bad? He's worse. I can't believe you're still Yakuza. Without them, I'd be nothing. How are you reading my thoughts? You're not a telepath too?
I can't believe there are 2 of us. We'll be back down to 1 shortly. What are you, a shapeshifter? I prefer Master of Illusion. Were you also once Umgadi? Umgadi? What's that? You won't replace me. I swear it. Everything you have will be mine. Brocade is behind this, isn't she? Huh. Of course it was the Queen of the Underworld. Your Sundo isn't a metropolis. It's a tiny village in a remote province.
You'll show me your true face. Only if you best me in combat. I know it's you, Shang Tsung. Too bad knowing that won't help you survive.
You're not a freak among your kind. All of us can shapeshift into warm bloods. You're the last Sateran in your timeline. All others were slaughtered by Shao Kahn. If you're not Sateran, what are you? My kind are Saurians. You've no right to assume my form. Then it's up to you to stop me.
What are you? The ghost of combat past. How did you come to be? Thanks Shang Tsung's experiments. We can't both exist. We won't for much longer. I don't have a twin. Our father was a man of many secrets. I will command the Lin Kuei. They will freeze you out, pretender. You are from another timeline, and here to take your place.
From where did you spawn? The NetherRealm's fiery depths. You've come to aid me? To teach you how to be a true Grandmaster. Were you also once Lin Kuei? I would never run with those dogs. If you're not me, who are you? I am the original Scorpion. I fear the Lin Kuei is beyond redemption. Together, we will restore its honor. I won't be consumed by vengeance. How can your father's death not burn you?
Why are you here? Obviously, to replace you. This must be a bad dream. If only that were true. Do we share blood? Yes, but we are not brothers. This is a fight I didn't need. This fight was unavoidable. Weren't the barriers between timelines closed? Not between yours and mine. Your parents are dead too, and Jarek is to blame for it.
The magic that brought you here. I don't understand. Yet another way in which you're inferior. You stand in the way of my ambition, and I won't be moved aside. There's never been a Taven or Dagon here. Maybe your Liu Kang has fixed this timeline. You are a son of Argus. I do not lie when I claim divinity. How are you better than me? You are a mere mortal. I am a half-god. Every storm blows itself out, except for this one.
Whom do your Umgadi protect? Emperor Boraicho sits on the throne. I fear the worst from this encounter, as you should, Tanya. You can summon dragons, a power I gained by defeating Blaze. Your Melina is a hybrid, created to please Emperor Shao Kahn. Who is this Shinnok you worship? The Prince of Darkness and Lord of the NetherRealm. I don't want to fight my reflection. You don't have a choice.